Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video I will show you in ASP.NET MVC using AngularJS how to send an email to a Gmail account. Now let's enter the email ID charan3k@gmail.com. Subject is hi. This is test mail using AngularJS and MVC sending mail. This is a message I want to send to this email ID charan3k@gmail.com. Right now let's refresh inbox. Now let's send this mail. Send. So here we got a message, the mail has been sent to charan3k@gmail.com. Okay, let's refresh. So here we got the errand rupee is our from address. Let's open the mail. Subject hi, this is test mail, and the body using AngularJS and MVC sending mail. That's it. We have implemented AngularJS in MVC to send a mail to Gmail account. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. For this video tutorial, I am creating a new MVC application. Go to File, New Project. From the web templates, I'm selecting ASP.NET Web Application and the .NET Framework. I'm using 4.6.1. The application name is Mail Send MVC AngularJS. Is the project name. Click OK. And from the ASP.NET templates, I'm selecting MVC. Click OK. And the project is created successfully. Let's close this default window. Open Solution Explorer. Now in this project, first I am adding a class in this models folder. Right click the models folder, add class. Let's give the class name is the email class. Click add. Here we got our email class. Now in this email class I'm defining the public properties. Public string. First one I'm adding to get set. Public string body get set. Public string subject get set. After adding the properties in this email class, now let's open Solution Explorer. Let's create a new controller in this controllers folder. Right click the controllers, add controller. I'm selecting MVC file controller empty, add. The controller name is email, add. And here we got our controller. Now in this controller, first I am adding the namespace using my project name is mail.models folder. After that, to send an email, I need to add the namespace using system.net.mail namespace. After adding these two namespace, next I am creating the function public string email send is a function. Now in this email send method I'm adding my class name, which is an email class. Is an object. String 2 is equals to ec dot 2 semicolon string body is equals to ec dot body semicolon string subject is equals to ec dot subject. After that Next I'm adding the mail message class. mm is equals to new mail message. Now let's add the properties of the mail message. mm.from is equals to new mail address. Now in this mail address I'm adding my email ID which I want to send mails, the from address, and repeat.in@gmail.com, semicolon, mm.subject is equals to, I'm adding this variable subject. Let's add the body also. Body is equals to body. mm.to.add method. In this add method I'm adding the variable this true, semicolon. mm.isBody HTML is equals to false. Now the next I'm adding SMTP client. SMTP, TP is an object, new SMTP client. Now in this SMTP client I'm adding the Gmail, the host. The Gmail host name is smtp.gmail.com. Let's add the port number of Gmail ID which is 587. smtp dot use default credentials is equals to true. smtp dot enable SSL is equals to false. smtp dot credentials is equals to new. System dot net dot network credential. This network credential takes two parameters. The first one is a string username. The network credential takes two parameters, username and password. The username is a Gmail user ID and the Gmail password we have to add. Here the username I'm adding the from address which is my Gmail ID, comma, between double quotes I'm adding the password. You have to add the Gmail password here. The next last one, smtp dot send. We are sending the message with the mail message object, semicolon. And the last one, the return. The mail has been sent to ec dot toString method. That's it. We have added the coding part in this controller in email send function. Now we require the index view page, but before adding the view page to this project, let's build the application first. Build solution. And here we got a message, build succeeded. Let's close this output message box. Select the index method, right click the mouse, add view. The view name is index only, and the template, I'm not changing any template, I'm leaving the default one only, empty without model. Click add. And here we got our index view page. First, in this index view page, I'm changing the title. Send mail to Gmail using AngularJS in MVC. After that, I'm adding center tag. Let's close this center tag after the headers. I'm changing the headings. Instead of index, send mail to Gmail ID in MVC using AngularJS. MVC AngularJS tutorials. After that, I'm adding a horizontal line. After the horizontal line, I'm adding a div tag. Inside this div tag, I'm adding the table. Let's add the border to the table is equals to 1. dr td 2 td. I'm adding the text box control. Input type is equals to text. Placeholder, enter email ID. Let's close the input control. Copy this one. The second one is a body, and the third one is a subject, and the third one, the label, is a body. The text box, the placeholder, I'm changing to subject, and the input type, the body, instead of input type, I'm adding the text area. Let's add the rows is equals to 5, and the columns is equals to 25. After that, I'm adding horizontal line. After the horizontal line, I'm adding a simple HTML button element. Type is equals to submit, value is equals to send, and ID of the button I'm adding but click. Let's close the button control. That's it. We have added the necessary controls, the two headers, subject, body, and the button control to send an email. Now it's time to add the AngularJS functionality. In MVC, by default, we don't get the AngularJS script files into our project. We need to add manually. So first, let's install AngularJS. Right click the project name, manage netted packages, select that one, click the browse and search for AngularJS. And here we got the results of the AngularJS. Select the first one, AngularJS, click install, click OK, and notice the AngularJS files are installing in our project in the scripts folder. And here we got a tick mark, which means the AngularJS is installed successfully into our project. Let's close this netted package window. Now let's implement about this center tag. Open Solution Explorer. Now from the, let's find the AngularJS is here. Just drag and drop on the index view page. After that, let's add the another script to add the snippet. RIPT script. Variable app is equals to angular dot module. The module method takes the first parameter is a string name. I'm adding my application name, my app, comma. The second one, array request. So I'm adding the array. App dot controller is a method which takes two parameters. The first one is a controller name, my controller, comma, and the second parameter is a callback definition. So let's add the function $scope, comma, $SMTP, semicolon. Let's close with semicolon. After that, let's create a function $scope dot. The function name is sendMail is equals to function Now inside this function I'm declaring a variable but click is equals to document dot get element by id between double quotes. I'm adding the button click id, which is a butt click. Paste here dot get attribute is a values, it's a string. If butt click this variable double equals to the value is send, I'm comparing with the get attribute value, so I'm adding the button control value send $scope dot, I'm adding the email class EC is equals to curly braces $scope dot EC dot, I'm adding the properties from the email class. First one is a 2 is equals to $scope dot 2 comma, and this 2 is the ng model I'm adding to the text box control. Ng model at directory is equals to, I'm adding 2. The next one $scope dot EC dot, the next property is a body. Copy this one, paste here is equals to, so body is equals to $scope dot body, and this body is a ng model. Let's copy this one. I'm adding to the body ng hyphen model is equals to body, and the last one is $scope dot EC dot subject. Copy this one, paste here is equals to $scope dot subject. Let's add the subject ng model in the subject text box. ng hyphen model directory is equals to subject. After that $SMTP I'm adding the HTTP methods. Method is a post, I'm posting the data, semicolon, sorry it's a comma, URL colon between single quotes. I am adding the path name /, the controller name which is email, copy this one, paste here /, and I'm adding the function name email send, comma data colon JSON dot stringify. The stringify the value we are getting from the $scope.ec. Let's add that one. Dot then function result is an object, semicolon. Here I am adding semicolon. Alert result dot data, semicolon, and this result dot data, this message will be displayed on the alert message. Now in the do tag I'm adding the directory ng hyphen app is equals to, I'm adding the my app, the Angular application name. The next directory ng controller is equals to the controller name, my controller. and whatever the controls we add inside this div container, it belongs to the AngularJS application. Now the last final step, in the button click, I am adding ng-click directive. I am adding the function name sendMail. Let's add that sendMail function in the ng-click directive. That's it, we have done the complete coding part. But before run this application, the most important, we have to change the controller name. Open Solution Explorer, go to top, there is app_start folder in our project, expand that one, route config.cs file, open that one, and notice here the controller is a home, delete that one. Our controller name is email controller, email. Copy this one, paste here, and the action is the index view page, which is this one. Now let's check the results. Google Chrome, and here we got the output of that code. Header tags, horizontal line, the two email IDs, subject and body, and the last one is a button control to send an email. Let's add the to charan3k@gmail.com. The subject, hi, this is Charan, and the body, sending mail using AngularJS in MVC, test mail. Now before send this email charan3k@gmail.com, let's open my Gmail account. And after I log into my Gmail account charan3k@gmail.com, let's send an email, send. Oops, here we got an error. The SMTP server requires a secure connection or the client was not authenticated. Oops, okay, let's stop debugging. Here the enable SSL, we have added the false, and just make it true. That's it. Google Chrome, and now we got a new output after adding the enable SSL property to true. Now let's enter the email ID charan3k@gmail.com. Subject is hi, this is test mail using AngularJS and MVC, sending mail. This is a message I want to send to this email ID charan3k@gmail.com. Right now let's refresh inbox. Now let's send this mail, send. So here we got a message, the mail has been sent to charan3k@gmail.com. Okay, let's refresh. So here we got the errand rupee is our from address. Let's open the mail. Subject hi, this is test mail, and the body using AngularJS and MVC, sending mail. That's it. We have implemented AngularJS in MVC to send a mail to Gmail account.